How to plant rambutan in pots for fruit crops in home garden. Rambutan, or known by the scientific name Ephylium lapaceum, is one type of tropical plant that belongs to the Sapidaceae tribe or Lyraclerica, originating from the islands of Southeast Asia. Scientific classification of rambutan. Kingdom: Platy. Order: Sapidales. Family: Sapidaceae. Genus: Ephylium. Species: N. lapaceum. If you do not have a large field to cultivate or plant rambutan, you can plant rambutan in pots or polybags. Here Tapulampat rambutan, how to plant rambutan in pot to fruition more. 1. Growing terms and characteristics of rambutan tree. Characteristics. Rambutan trees like warm tropical temperatures are temperatures ranging from 25 degrees Celsius. Height of trees can reach 8 meters with canopy width up to 4 meters finger. The shape of compound rambutan leaves pinnate with leaflets 5 to 9. Rambutan fruit wrapped by skin that has hair on the outside or exocarp. The fruit has a green color when young, and when ripe fruit gradually yellow to red. The inside of the fruit or endocarp has a white color that covers the fruit covering. Part of the fruit is eaten fruit flesh, but actually is a seed or areola coat that can be firmly attached to the outermost skin of the seed or off. The fruit has an ovoid shape with variations depending on age, position on the tree, and local races. Rambutan growth is influenced by the availability of water. After the fruiting period is over, the rambutan tree will blush, produce new branches and leaves. This stage is very clearly visible, with the color of the tree is light green because it is dominated by young leaves. This growth will cease when limited water availability and resting plants grow. There are various types of rambutan such as Rapier, Barak, Libak Baluz, Sabatuk Gal, Nona, B.A., Atalagi, Sabokok, Garuda, Tagku Libak, Armada, Acer, Simaka, Sayuya and others. Rambutan has many benefits, such as rambutan benefits can boost the body's energy, keep the body from a variety of free radicals, help you lose weight, as an antidote to anemia, prevent cancer, strengthen the body's immune system, helping to nourish the kidneys. 2. Preparation of rambutan seeds. Rambutan plants can be multiplied through several ways, such as through seeds, grafts, grafting and breastfeeding. If reproduced by seeds, then rambutan will bear fruit 8 years of planting, and if the vegetative way such as grafting or grafting, rambutan will bloom after 4 years. 3. Preparation of pot and media planting. Pot for Tapulampat rambutan should be pot made from clay with size adjusted to the size of rambutan seedlings to be planted. In addition to potting soil, you can plant this rambutan Tapulampat by using drum that has been hollowed down the bottom and given a wedge in the form of a brick or brick so that the water discharge smoothly. Planting media that can be used for Tapulampat rambutan include a mixture of loose soil, sand and manure with a ratio of 5:1 comparable to. Or it could be a mixture of manure, sand and husks with a ratio of 1:1:1. In addition can be as well as a mixture of soil with manure with a ratio of 1:2, or a mixture of husk and sand with a ratio of 1:1. 4. Rambutan planting in pot. First enter the broken brick diobora drum base up to a quarter of the top, and then the top of the layer covered with a layer of humus or dry foliage. Next enter the planting medium Higa 2 cm under the drum seeds, then flush until quite wet. Then make a planting hole in the planting medium in the drum with size adjusted to the size of the seeds. Then give NPK fertilizer as much as 100 grams. Then open the seed poly bag and insert the seedlings into the planting hole slowly so as not to damage. Then close the planting hole with the media planting around the plant and solidify. Deram until the media planting wet enough. In the meantime, the rambutan plant is covered in a transparent plastic bag and place it in a shady spot. If the seeds have grown new shoots, then the cap is released. 5. Rambutan treatment. A. Fertilization. Perform fertilization regularly until the plant is 2 years old. Fertilization is done by using organic fertilizer and fertilizer NPK as much as 25 grams per drum. After the age of 3 years and so on, given the fertilizer NPK as much as 100 grams per drum by means of fertilizer, that is by immersing it as deep as 10 centimeters and then flush until quite wet. B. Pruning. To form a short plant canopy, so it needs to be done pruning. Pruning is done for plants aged less than a year. C. Sprinkling. In addition, the treatment that needs to be done is watering and also the melting of planting media. 6. Rambutan fruit harvest period. Rambutan ready for harvest will be red, and there is also a yellow type of rambutan, Acer yellow. Rambutan fruit is usually harvested when the fruit is ripe in the tree, because if the pick before the ripe will not mature after picking. So we are discussing about Tapulampet rambutan, how to plant rambutan in pot to be fruitful. Hopefully the videos we present can be useful for all of us. Also watch our next video every day at 6 p.m. See you later, and thank you for visiting our channel.